I feel like we need magic wands.
Yes.
Jerry, is that how you wear it? Is that how you wear it? How am I wearing it? How am I gonna put this on?
Okay, Bruno, there's Jerry, there's Corey, where's Mia?
Congratulations, great.
So here we are at graduation. Can you believe it? This was 10 years ago already. Corey. Here's my mom.
I love you, I'm so proud of you. I can't believe it. Hey.
My uncle.
Did you see it, Norma? Mwah. So proud of you.
And my aunt. Hey guys, it's the 10-year anniversary of our college graduation, so I thought I'd do a vlog about college and how Mia, Jerry, and I met, and Corey and Julie, who you guys know a little bit from trips to New York. Let's see if I can work in 3 to 4 years in one vlog. I'll try.
Don't try, you can't do it.
Jerry? Jerry's doubting me.
Can't do it.
Jerry? Go return your graduation gown, Jerry. Hurry up before they close. Poor Jerry. After graduation, he rented his gown, and he was supposed to return it, and they didn't tell anybody that they close, like, right after graduation. How did you get that thing back?
I don't know, I mailed it back later.
That's not that great of a story.
No.
No. Jerry, you're right there.
What?
There.
Here I am.
Take that, Jerry. Jerry's got nothing to say to that.
Nope.
Jerry's calmed down in his old age. Far less psychotic than he used to be.
Hey.
Sorry, Jerry, it's true. Jerry, I see you.
I see you.
No, Jerry,
That's very
it's really
psychotic.
psychotic, yes. Very psychotic. Jerry, cut that.
Look who's talking.
Who's talking?
I've got nothing to say to that! Jerry!
Yeah, you know, I don't carry my poking wand with me. I have to go get it. Okay, I'll go get it. Here I go.
Jerry? Oh no. Jerry has this extendable wand that he uses to poke people who he perceives are being distillating, which I think is a Jerry word. So, anyway, oh no. Jerry? Jerry, you're being psychotic. He pokes me! Jerry, no, Jerry, you're being psychotic, Jerry. To bed. Mia! Bed. Right now.
We can have a drum circle. Hey, Mia, come over here.
Mia, don't you. I hate this.
I don't have a poking wand.
Good. I have to get on with my story. All right, let me try again. I'm gonna start with our sophomore year because that's when the 5 of us really got to know each other. Freshman year, Corey was my suite mate, so I knew Corey. Corey and I knew Julie. Julie knew Mia, but Corey and I didn't know Mia. Jerry knew Corey from the film class they took together. Jerry didn't know the rest of us, but he did know of Julie. Cause you gotta know Julie.
Are you watching this or are you just picking your nose?
Corey and I didn't have such great roommate situations freshman year, so at the end of the year we mutually requested each other to be roommates the following year, sophomore year. That's how freshman year concluded. Alright, let's start with the very beginning of sophomore year, August of 2000. This is my home in New Jersey.
Don't take my picture now. All right, listen, go.
And that's my new girlfriend Amanda, who's a bit camera shy.
Oh, look how fat her is.
I know, I think she's got
Oh, she's so
disgusting
fat.
figure. She's got a terrible figure.
They're being sarcastic, the joke being she has a very nice figure.
All right,
And that's my dog Princess.
And get the, that laundry thing.
Today's the first day.
Don't come back so soon, though. Well, you got to remind us because Poppy and Grandma are taking over your room. All right?
Oh, am I going to mix everything up?
Ah, they always mix everything up.
Our first day of our sophomore year. If I remember, it was like a sunny day, but when I came in the room, the room was kind of darkish. I think you had one of the blinds shut. Amanda was laying in your bed. I'd never met her before.
So Amanda came back to Pratt with me to help me set stuff up and to meet Corey.
I remember it so clever. Coming in that day, I hadn't shaved at all that summer. I came in there and I was like all scruffy and I'm like, you guys are making comments about that.
Amanda took one look at Corey and I think she almost screamed. She was more into guys that looked more like boy band members. Corey kind of had this excessive flannel going on. He had that bad mustache.
My hair wasn't even below my shoulders yet.
And Corey thought Amanda was spoiled and annoying. Amanda desperately wanted to give Corey a fashion makeover, but Corey wasn't having it.
I remember coming in, complaining that the taxi was an asshole, and complaining that the plane gave me all the way there. Remember I was telling you about that? How like the plane flight was annoying, like always.
At the beginning of sophomore year, I didn't know Mia yet, and Mia was in a relationship with this guy who we'll call Pooh. Well, that's what we called him at Pratt too, but I'm not going to use his real name. Mia met Pooh at a
Pre-college program.
I can't say that. Which was at Pratt in the late 90s. They started going out, long distance. We've been trying to figure out what we can actually say on video. So I think the short story is, at the beginning of sophomore year, they broke up.
Right.
Okay.
We'd been dating all freshman year, and we met prior to that. He was a year ahead of me. Sophomore year, broke up at the very beginning. Oh, and around that time, I was also having roommate problems. And so was Julie. And then Julie's roommate moved out.
And then Julie's like, Mia, be my roommate, Mia. And Mia was like, oh God, no. That's what she said to me anyway. She's like, Bruno, help me. Julie wants to be my roommate.
I didn't know you then.
Shh, you're ruining my story. So I was like, Mia, just be nice to Julie and be her roommate. Come on.
So I moved in with Julie in October.
I'm so sorry. Just kidding, Julie. We love you. Oh, I've got a Julie story. Shortly after she moved in with Mia, Julie had this dream that she went to the N&R subway station and found a closet door that led to another dimension, and she was trapped there for 2 weeks. So Julie decided to take her camera and go into the subway and kind of act out her dream, but not tell everybody else that she was acting, and she went up to this group of police officers.
But seriously, do you guys know anything about that closet at the N&R station, Rector Street, that leads to the other dimension?
The what?
The other dimension.
The other dimension?
Well, you're laughing, but you know, maybe if you'd spent 2 weeks in there like I had, you would be... Hey, shut up! Shut up!
I was there last week.
Oh, come on, don't mock me. Come on, you guys believe me, don't you?
What are we talking about?
Go Yankees.
Oh, God, I gotta find somebody who believes me. Believe me. There was a closet in the N&R Street Rector that led to another dimension. I was stuck there for 2 weeks.
Were you?
Yeah.
2 weeks of real time or 2 weeks of the dimension?
Of their time. I got back. It was like 5 minutes later this time.
So they determined that Julie was crazy and decided to lock her up. So Julie called Mia to come and pick her up at the police station. Mia, do you want to tell the rest of the story?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm just kidding. By some miracle, they didn't arrest her. So in addition to being my good friend, Corey was also my film partner. Corey was very interested in horror and sci-fi, and someday we wanted to open up our own production company where we made kind of stupid but fun films, horror, sci-fi kind of stuff. First semester, Corey and I did a lot of videos where we would try to explore haunted areas. There were a couple right on campus, including the abandoned swimming pool and the sub-basement that had all these kind of cool tunnels and other weird areas and spaces.
The shit was that, man? I didn't turn that on, man. Get in here, man. No. Shut up, you idiot.
And then Corey wanted me to go back down there with him, and I was like, no.
No, this will make the most perfect horror video of all time if we do this. Come on. It's like a freaky, weird corridor down there. It's like all sorts of leaky shit. You saw it. But I couldn't go too far because, man, something or someone turned this lights on. God, was it scary shit. But I'm going back down again. What an idiot. It's like way under the school. These lights, they just came on. It's like something or someone turned them on. And as you can see, this place is dead. There's no one else down here. So there's no one else that could have turned the on. They're at last. Some sort of little ritual goes on in here. Like almost like a prison. Okay, we're gonna investigate this completely. Danger, keep out, danger. I'm gonna keep out, but my question is, why the are there chairs and cups in there if there's a danger area? Holy what the hell does this lead to?
Ooh, that was too scary. Then there was a ghost story about this rock quarry that was kind of near my house in New Jersey. So Corey came home with me one weekend and we filmed that.
We're film students at Pratt Institute in New York. We're just here like shooting some videos. He's heard some ghost stories about this place, and we're just...
Where are you from?
I'm from Dallas, but we're actually in school in New York.
I wouldn't do it during night, you know.
Well, someone got killed back there.
Where?
Back there. Like in the late 70s.
So I guess something really did happen back there. That's kind of scary. Okay, now back to October. It was Halloween and we all had our video class together. And Mia wore these very tight, shiny black pants to class.
I had been dumped by my boyfriend.
Pooh.
Yeah. I don't know. I was just like sort of lonely and I wanted some attention and I wanted to, I guess, feel hot. Because, you know, you can dress like that at Halloween and it's acceptable and nobody questions it. So that was my chance.
So that night in the dorm, me and Corey were talking about class people, and Mia's costume, of course, came up. We both agreed that the pants were very good. Corey was kind of asking me weird questions, though, and I couldn't really see where he was going with it. I think he was like trying to ask me if I liked Mia. I didn't know why he was asking me that. He knew that I had a girlfriend, but then it occurred to me that Corey liked Mia. But for some reason, he was trying to figure out if I did as well. But that will make sense later. So one night, Corey dragged me to Mia's room. Shortly after Mia and Julie came to the door, Corey told Mia that I thought she looked hot in the tight pants. Corey and I were kind of seen as the same person in class. We were both kind of equally obnoxious.
Like Beavis and Butthead.
Corey wanted to see what Mia's reaction was to me thinking she looked good in the pants. And if she wasn't offended by that, then I think Corey thought that that meant he had the same chance that I would have had with her.
I mean, it was kind of embarrassing, but I guess I was a little flattered. Couldn't really complain because that's why I wore the pants, to be noticed. Attention makes me a little bit uncomfortable, but flattered at the same
Which is
time.
why you're on YouTube.
Yeah.
I put you there.
You sure do.
Corey could be very sneaky, but you can't deny that he did it in a very brilliant way. First semester, Corey also took interest in Jerry, who was this kind of weird guy from our video class. Corey thought that Jerry was dark and disturbed, which Corey found attractive. So Corey befriended Jerry.
Well, Corey just started sitting next to me and talking to me in class. He was really vulgar, both like his talking and his videos were some combination of vulgar and stupid, but I couldn't really hold any of that against him because he was being friendly and he doesn't seem like a bad person.
Jerry wasn't really my friend so much sophomore year, but I was a big fan of his somewhat bizarre videos that he would show in class. Like there's this one time where he filled his bathtub with Jell-O, and then you guys know Joe Coudriette. Oh, I have kind of a funny Jerry story.
Jerry, eat the egg.
You eat the egg.
Jerry, take a bite.
I can't eat it. It's been on the floor.
No, it hasn't.
Whoop.
Jerry!
It was a perfectly good egg.
Don't be wasteful, Jerry.
That's right, Jerry, don't be wasteful. Corey would usually invite Jerry to come hang out with us. Here we are with Corey trying to help me study for the art history test. She likes it when you talk about horizontal and
Loves
vertical.
horizontal and oh, she loves horizontal and vertical. Oh my God, she will give you tons of points if you put on horizontal and vertical. Like you'll pass a test just because of horizontal and vertical.
Alright, and then lots
She
of
loves color description, but not like bullshit color description. She loves it if you describe what the color means, what the artist might have been thinking, and she especially loves sex. So if you even say that represents a vulva part of a vagina, which is you know what it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you've got a f***ing passing grade right there. That's a f***ing A in the test.
That's awesome.
It's a vulva. The dick should go in here.
Second semester kind of had a very different feel than first. By second semester, Corey was kind of dressing differently, kind of less flannel, and he would wear like these business shirts, and he cared more about his appearance, and he was spending a lot more time with Mia. I think the most time I saw Corey during the day was probably at work. Corey talked me into working at the academic advisement office. Corey had been working there longer than I had. He taught me to just kind of roll around on the chair and just shuffle papers, so the people in the back would hear the sounds of work, and that as long as you sounded busy, they'd kind of leave you alone. So that was a good tip. And every time Corey would hang out with Mia, Julie was there, and Corey and Julie really did not get along.
Corey, shut up. It's not my fault you have a huge ass, Corey.
You're the one taking up 2 chairs.
Corey, look.
Just think fire and gasoline.
Yeah, fire and gasoline was their relationship. Mia's ex-boyfriend knew that Corey was always in her room, and he was starting to get really jealous.
And he didn't know how interested I was in Corey, so he didn't like that. He just knew that Corey was really into me.
Okay, I have to water this down. My girlfriend and her mother were very close, and initially her mom really liked me, but by second semester, she felt like we were moving too quickly, and she thought we were going to run off and get married, and then move to California, and she would never see her daughter again. Her mom's feelings towards me kind of affected the relationship a little bit.
Just a little.
Just a little. I really liked having a girlfriend. She was my first serious girlfriend, and once we started dating, we did go to California for a few weeks, which is where I asked her out, officially. And then after California, we spent the rest of the summer at her shore house, which was always really fun, at the Jersey Shore. Sometimes when the parents don't approve, it can start causing...
Tension.
Yeah. So while Corey was busy with Mia and ignoring me and our projects, Corey, he was also bad-mouthing me to Mia because he wanted to keep the group separate. Corey knew that I thought Mia was cute, and that was enough for him to worry that I might go after Mia myself. And Corey, who can be a bit insecure at times, wanted to make sure that I stayed over here, and he was over here with Mia, and to make sure that Mia and I didn't get together.
Pretty much every negative part of the relationship that I had with my ex got placed onto Bruno. If my ex did something that I didn't like, oh, that's totally what Bruno would do.
Meanwhile, while Corey was busy bashing me with Mia, I was helping Corey with girl advice. I took him to Myrtle to get Mia flowers.
What's up? Yeah, let's just start walking back.
Which he was like very uneasy about. So we got flowers, and then we went to Mia and Julie's room. Corey knocked on the door. Corey's giving Mia flowers. Julie answered, and Mia was sleeping. Corey told Julie to tell Mia to meet him in, I guess, the little common area space near the kitchen, because Corey wanted to officially ask her out as his girlfriend. Mia didn't really want to start a new relationship, and it didn't work out.
I really wasn't ready for any type of relationship at that point. Yeah, I was just kind of an emotional mess. I tried to break it off as nicely as I could, but I've never, being on the receiving end of a breakup when you care about the person and it's not mutual, that sucks. It does. So Corey took it pretty hard.
And being Corey's friend, I went over to Mia's room to try to talk to her.
You didn't get very far.
No.
Because I pretty much told you to get out.
Mia thought that I was like this awful guy. Probably she just thought that I was there to start trouble, and she screamed at me. She lifted me up like this by my shirt, and she threw me out of her room.
And told you not to come back.
That's right, and she slammed the door. She really did, I'm not making it up. So even with Mia hating me, and Corey having been dumped by Mia, and Corey and Julie hating each other, and Corey being depressed, the five of us all went to Little Italy after our last class to have dinner together.
And Jerry wasn't really happy either because Corey was kind of ignoring him.
Oh, that's right. So Jerry wasn't...
He felt like kind of a third wheel.
Right, so Jerry wasn't happy with Corey.
Or me, probably.
There were many different combinations that our group worked really well, but all five of us together.
I felt kind of sorry for some of our teachers.
Yeah. Even though Mia and I had never really talked to each other, and she wasn't particularly nice to me, thinking I was poo.
Yeah, and also trying to butt into my personal life.
There was something about Mia that I liked. There was something different about Mia. I don't know, she wasn't like other girls, and I didn't really know what way, but I remember it was when we were in this hat store in Little Italy trying on hats that I was looking at Mia, and right here, this is exactly when I knew I liked her. Like I liked her. Sophomore year was still a lot of fun, even with some of our bizarre or dysfunctional relationships. It seemed like even if we were hating each other, we were still inseparable in some way. We all hung out that night after Little Italy in Mia and Julie's room, and then the next day I went home. Corey and I had finished cleaning out the dorm and everything was clean and we were checked out. I went down the hall to say goodbye to everybody before I left. I'm not sure it was the most emotional goodbye.
Well, goodbye everyone, I am leaving.
Here, I need somebody who's got big muscles to carry this trash bag down.
It's Bruno.
Julie didn't even think I had big enough muscles to carry a bag of trash down the stairs, Julie.
I think Mia's the strongest.
Mia's definitely the strongest.
I think Corey.
Goodbye.
What was in that trash bag, Julie, that you thought I couldn't lift? Mia, what was she throwing away?
Dead bodies?
Julie, how many bodies were in that trash bag? Ay, ay, ay. And then, of course, Pooh came back.
So I was literally about to get into the car service that I had called to take me to the airport to go home to Oregon for the summer, and my ex came to see me off. Yeah, that was the start of him coming back.
And I wasn't there to say, Mia, no Pooh for you!
I was very bitter and resentful, and he spent a good part of the summer sort of trying to get back on my good side.
So that's the end of the story for sophomore year. I guess you guys will let me know if you enjoyed this and if you want to hear junior and senior year. Putting this together is kind of a big job, so if nobody cares, you at least know how sophomore year went. Hope you enjoyed the story. Thank you guys for watching, and good night.